Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sarah Sunstone, and today I am so excited to share the May 2022 developer update for Coral Island. This month, the team is teasing revamped diving, sharing a first look at the furniture store, and even showcasing some brand new NPC models. Additionally, it has been confirmed that the next version of the alpha, version 0.09, will be launching on July 11th at 11:59 p.m. PDT. So alpha players, mark your calendars. And even if you're not playing the alpha, you have a lot to be excited about because this next version should be the very final version of the alpha before the team enters the polishing phase, which is the last stage before early access. We're getting so close. So without any further ado, let's take a look at what's new for Coral Island. First, the team shared that diving is going through a major rework. So unfortunately, they can only share what is confirmed to stay, as they are still finalizing things. But what they do have to share is quite exciting in my opinion. They're actually adding a bunch of underwater sea creature NPCs who you'll encounter while diving. And today we are being introduced to Grantle, the sea turtle, also known as Grandpa Turtle. I absolutely adore this character portrait of Grantle. I love the design. He looks so cute and so friendly. So Grantle is actually part of a squad of turtles who roam the 10-meter depths of the ocean, so the more shallow portion of the ocean, and sometimes we'll actually need to bribe underwater NPCs to gain access to additional diving areas. In this photo, we can also take a look at what I believe is the Vaquatic from a different angle, and we can also see that some of the trash models off in the distance have actually been updated. The other thing that we're learning about diving today is actually crazy. All of the previous diving maps are actually being combined to create one big sprawling underwater open world. This is so cool and so exciting. Previously, there were separate diving maps for separate locations around the island, north, south, east, and west, in addition to different depths at each location, at 10 meters, 20 meters, 30 meters, and 40 meters. Now it seems that all locations and depths will connect, making exploration much more organic, and honestly, I just think the overall experience is going to be so much better this way. I'm really impressed that they're taking this approach, and I think it's really important since this game is really focused on, coral and diving and cleaning up the ocean. So to ensure that the sense of diving deeper is still communicated, the team has added a pressure meter to indicate how deep you are in the ocean, but first, you'll actually need to upgrade your suit in order to reach deeper diving depths. So now we actually have that official confirmation that we will be able to upgrade our diving suit. Next up is the brand new furniture store. The exterior is shown here, and it appears to neighbor Socket and Pan. At the furniture store, there are two ways to purchase items. First, there is a catalog through which you can access all items the store has previously unlocked, with ordered items being delivered to you the following day. You can also directly purchase any of the 7 items that are on display at any given time. These items will cycle every week, and the perk of buying the furniture in-store versus through the catalog is that this way you will be able to purchase the items at a discounted price. It has also been confirmed that this shop is owned by Dinda and Joko, the town carpenters, which honestly makes perfect sense. Interestingly, Dinda and Joko's relatives actually help run the furniture store, and we can get a look at their 3D models here. I'm wondering whether these characters will be developed at all, or perhaps more so focused on functioning simply as shopkeepers. What do you think? Next, we get to take a look at some of the beautiful upgraded models for a few of our favorite NPCs. First up is Ben. Ben is a nomad who lives in a caravan stationed in the forest. He also has a storefront so he can sell you some things. He spends most of his money attending the fall music festivals and on green tea. On days he isn't in the forest, he is presumed to be driving off to the other side of the island and camping out. And he has an extensive collection of healing crystals, loves road trips, and daydreaming. This model of him looks gorgeous. Next, we get to see Eva, the town baker, who is a positive ray of sunshine. She loves red velvet cakes, cookies, and sews most of her clothes herself. She loves meeting new people, chatting with everyone, and eventually one day when she has more savings, she has dreams to visit more exotic places. Finally, they're showing off the brand new model of Charles, who is one of Starlet Town's doctors. He's allergic to flowers and he likes burritos. This new model looks so good. I mean, the facial hair is just so good. The freckles on Charles, like I love the details here. I love getting these like up close looks. I feel like it's so nice and it's something we're probably not gonna see so much when we're actually in the game because we're not gonna be like this close to the characters. And then as a bonus, we also get to take a look at an updated model of Peanut, which is one of the cats of Coral Island. So there's Peanut and Butter, who are Frank and Erica's cats. And I love how Peanut is just hopping around the rooftops. And we don't really know what building this is officially. I'm assuming it's someone's house because it doesn't really look like a store. There's also something that looks like a boat on the right-hand side here. And then there's also some trash in the water. I really like the detail of the trash in the water because I'm hoping that as we clean the ocean floor, our efforts will be reflected in the cleanliness of the surface of the water and the beaches and all that. So that's a nice touch for sure. The water looks beautiful. And then finally, we also have a bug of the month. Now, I'm not sure what's going on here. It looks like some sort of compass or sundial or clock or something. It looks like our player's stuck on it. Ling's just kind of watching the player. Not sure what this is. Let me know if you have any thoughts on it. What I do know is that I love how the scenery around this area looks. The textures of the wood on the pier, the water looks amazing, how the waves are like crashing against the sand. It just looks beautiful. So I'm always again happy to see more of the world of Coral Island. And so that's all for the May update. They also shared what's going to be next. They're going to provide updates on revamped diving, probably just expanding on what they sort of started to tease in this update. They're also going to show off the actual user interface at the furniture store. They're going to be showing off combat mastery, which was initially planned for this update, but it looks like it's getting pushed forward. They're going to be showing off more updated interiors and exteriors. I'm personally hoping to see pufferfish and the Coral Inn, and maybe even another new shop. Who knows? They're also going to show off more updated NPC models. I hope. Maybe that could include one of the new characters. We got to look at Dinda and Joko's relatives. So that's like one step closer to meeting new NPCs. So I think that just about covers everything for this month's update. And now it's time for your top comments. So in my video where I discussed some big things we still don't know about Coral Island, Daromaniac said that one thing they'd like to know about the game is whether they can play as a vegetarian. We know there's vegetarian food, but they're hoping that there won't be a need to fish like there was in Stardew Valley. And this is something I'm also very curious about. I think being able to do a vegetarian or like a vegan playthrough would be really important actually for this game, especially because some of the NPCs I believe are vegetarian and vegan as well. So it would be cool if there were no like major game aspects that would be locked out for you if you chose not to fish or not to ranch and you just wanted to grow fruits and veggies and forage and so on. This is actually something I would ask the developers if I ever had a chance to interview them. So yeah, great question. I will definitely report back if I, learn anything new or, discover anything, of course, as always. That's what I'm here for. Knee-High Socks said that they cannot wait to see what all this game has in store, especially all the clothing options. You and me both. I feel like there's going to be so much more than what we can even wrap our heads around right now. I feel like they have a lot up their sleeve. And yeah, I'm super excited to see all the clothing options and customization options in general. Ocean Eyes said that they hope they come up with something creative and awesome for your relationship with the merfolk, that they're already magical creatures, so it would be cool to see a magical solution or outcome if you have a relationship or children with one of them. There is still a lot of speculation on this. This is one of the big unknowns. Alice and Raphael are merpeople in one of David's art pieces. So there's speculation as to whether or not we can turn into merfolk, maybe wearing some sort of magical necklace or other jewelry or who knows what. Very curious about that as well. So thank thank you all so much for commenting on my videos. I always love hearing from you, and it really does help the channel, so I really appreciate it. Be sure to leave your thoughts down below on this video, and maybe you'll be featured in one of my next. And before I leave you today, let's take a look at today's amazing fan art. Since we got to see Ben's brand new character model, I thought it would only be fitting to share some fan art of Ben. This beautiful piece of art is by Tom, who has been going through basically all the characters, or at least all the datables, and like redrawing them in this really beautiful style. So I think this one is so well done. Tom is so talented, so definitely be sure to show her some love down in the comments below. And thank you so much, Tom, for sharing your amazing art with us. Well, there you have it, friends. That was the May 2022 developer update. Let me know what your thoughts were on this one. Let me know what stood out to you the most, what you're most curious about, what you're most excited for, anything and everything. As always, I love hearing from you in the comments. And with all that being said, thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and until next time, take care.